I once read an interesting book. It said that most people lost in the wilds, they die of shame.
What?
Yeah. See, they die of shame. What did I do wrong? How could I have gotten myself into this? And so they sit there and they die. Because they didn't do the one thing which would have saved their lives.
And what is that, Charles?
Thinking.
The Edge is a 1997 wilderness thriller starring Alec Baldwin and Anthony Hopkins. It's set in Alaska, but actually filmed in the interiors of BC and Alberta. So the plot concerns them going to Alaska for a model shoot. Alec Baldwin plays a photographer, and Anthony Hopkins plays a general, eccentric billionaire who is married to Elle Macpherson, the model. And I guess he gets to be married to Elle Macpherson because he's such a brilliant billionaire. So stay in school, kids.
Man, what wouldn't I do to get my hands on her?
Get your hands on who?
The Challenger. $20 million airplane.
I think part of the reason the film works is because of Lee Tamahori's direction. He does give it a very realistic approach. Like, you really do feel like you are in that forest and there is no escape. And the way that he stages the action sequences, such as the bear attacks, all seem terrifyingly real. And all of the reactions and the performances that come in those scenes of danger just come across as very, very, very natural, and which really just adds to the terror factor of this film. It does have a psychological edge to it, which kind of elevates the material, where it does become this kind of deterioration of the human soul, where they're slowly kind of going from these super suave, in-control people to just unraveled psychopaths that are just acting on instinct. And that, I think, specifically is what's so amazing about Alec Baldwin's performance in this film. And as the movie progresses and they get deeper and deeper into the forest and have to deal with the elements, he really does kind of unravel and just become this, like, lunatic. And it's kind of fascinating to watch that transition.
You know something? Maybe we were right to let people like you run this country all these years. You're the only ones dense enough!
No, I'm not dense. I just have no imagination.
Although the top-billed cast are Alec Baldwin and Anthony Hopkins, I think the real star of the film is bear actor Bart the Bear. Has had quite a lengthy career. He was the lead role in the movie The Bear. He was also the bear in The Great Outdoors. Personally, I think this is Bart the Bear's best performance, and sadly, one of his last, too. He ended up dying a couple of years after this. The film was dedicated to him in the end credits.
What is your favorite film shot in Canada? Tell us in the comments. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more from Hollywood Suite.